Hello traders, how are you doing out there? Welcome to the channel Liquidity Sweep Trades. So before we move into what we have for us today, I want you to picture something, imagine something. If you have been struggling with how to gain consistent with your trading, you've been struggling with how to pass your 400 account, I want you to imagine how you can turn your demo account into real actual trading account, where you can withdraw profits, and also how you can also master high probability trade setup. As this channel will be focusing majorly on US30 and US100. These are very, very important. Focusing on US30 and US100. And that is what this channel is basically all about. It's not to showcase any kind of profits, but to actually showcase great setup that can be educational. And again, this channel will be entirely for educational purposes only. It's not for any kind of financial advice or providing any kind of financial advice, but for educational purposes only. Where we get to share trade setups, ideas, what you're looking at in the market, and that's what I'll be sharing at, or that's what the channel is going to be about today. And in today's video, I want to draw your attention to a trade, or how I usually scout or look for trades. And in this video, I'm going to break down the process, because it can be very tedious. I can tell you for a fact that this trade, I've been monitoring it for like days, for like close to 2 to 3 days before I could actually see the setup. And that's one thing most traders lack out there, the patience to actually wait for a setup. That waiting period, it's very, very difficult for so many traders out there. And this video today, we'll be diving into the real trade breakdown. I'm talking about real trading environment. So we're going to learn how I spot a clean liquidity sweep for US30 and US100. Entry setups, risk management, and also profit targets. So that's what we're going to be looking at. I'm very, very sure, I'm very, very confident by the end of this video, we're going to learn something very, very important. I mean, very, very important, because this channel, one thing I want us to really focus on is trade setups that can be repeated over time. And that's the secret there in passing your account. Don't just a one-off kind of trade setup. Now you spot setup that can be repeated over and over again. They're very, very important, and that's what this video is going to educate you on. So like I said earlier, quick disclaimer, this channel is only for educational purposes only, and not offering you any kind of financial advice. Whatever decision you take, it's totally based on you, and you should be responsible for any kind of decision you take. So please always try to trade smart. Okay, we're going to start with the dates. We have here current live market data, and that's 13th of January 2026, and we have here is the monthly chart of US30. Take note of that first. We have here the 13th of January 2026 and the monthly chart of US30. As you can see, this is live market data and not any form of replay. This is actually live market data. And I want to draw your attention to two things. Number one, like I said earlier, at the date, that's 13th of January 2026, and also the liquidity sweep that happened right here. As you can see, US30 has been on upside continuation for months now, and we took out the high. We took out last month's high. Very, very important, that in this week, as the 13th of January 2026, we took out the high. This is very, very important as we progress. Alright, so we move to the weekly chart or the weekly data, and we can see not much happening except for the expansion that happened after some few weeks of consolidation that's during the December period, and we had a great expansion that took out the last month high or the previous high. As we can see, that's the December high, we took it out, and for this current week, nothing much is happening for now, so we are still going to drop in lower to see what's happening. But as we are progressing, you can see we are taking note of the two things I said earlier at the time, and also what just happened now. We took out the last month's high, and that's where we are currently at right now. Okay, so moving down to the daily charts. Now I want to draw attention to two things. Number one, like I said earlier again, we took out last month's high. Now, can we all see how we took out another high? That's the last week high. That's the last previous week high. Yeah, that's with the current daily data. As we can see, where we have the second red line. We have two red lines. The one that took out the last higher high, and the second one we have another daily high that has been just taken out. Not much of it, but just little can do the damage. But that's what I want to draw attention to. So it's a bit clearer with the 1 hour chart, and we can see where we are currently right now. As price has taken out the high here, imagine how many times we had to take it out. We took it out 2 times. First, we had a little tap. It was not really convincing. We went up again. It's very, very, very important. All what I'm saying, please take note of it. Very, very important, because these are what will give us the actual confidence in our trade. When there's this form of liquidity sweep, they are very, very important. They are like the ATM machines that when you go into a trade, nothing is perfect, but at least you want to be on the safer side as much as possible. You want to be on the safer side as much as possible. So we can see the two things that happened here. One, there was a little bump to the upside, just small. Then secondly, we went up again to take out that high. So please, let's take note of that. Okay, so what do we do when this thing happens now? The most important thing that has to do with trading is patience. After seeing this move or taking out that high the second time, I was in a sell. But the most important thing as a trader is you want to enter a trade during a retracement. That is very, very important. But the more experience you have, the more confidence you can gain. I knew it was going to retrace, but also I was also in a sell, like how to take a sell and wait for a retracement, so if I can also get another entry. So in order to go into a sell position, I have to wait for a sell till we cross back to the other block or to the premium array. That's above 50% of the fee retracement, and you can see where the target and the stop will be. The stop will be above that high, the second liquidity sweep. That is the confidence I'm talking about, that if price is destined to go down, there should be nothing. Price should be finding to the upside again after doing the damage for like how many times? 1, 2, 3, taking out early sellers 3 times out of the market. So if we are going down actually, then price shouldn't have anything to do to the upside again after taking out early sellers. So this is what I was looking for. So what was expected is just to wait for the setup or wait for the retracement. Alright, so fortunately or unfortunately, we did not get the retracement that on the 13th of January 2026. So today be the 14th of January 2026. We are going to also start our analysis by drawing up the opening price for the day. and we're going to point out the opening price for the day so we can actually see what price is going to do, either below the opening price or above the opening price. Like I said earlier, the buyers, or what we're actually looking for, is the retracement to the upside. But for today, since we are closer to the previous daily low, so my projection for the day will be that we are going to run to take out the lows first before we retrace to the upside, and that will be my outlook for the day. We are going to take out the previous lows before we retrace to the upside, as what we are looking for in our aim. And I can always use as a guide for me is that my trades should be based on logic. My trades should be based on logic. When I mean logic, I'm saying that, okay, if A happens, then B is likely to happen. Or if A happens, B happens, then C is likely to happen. And that's what I've always based my trade on. So like I said, projection will be to take out the previous day low first before we trace to the upside as our outlook for the day. And this is quite early. Right. As a trader, the best time for a trade should always be the New York session to trade the US indices, just to avoid high spread during the London session. That's for me. Spreads are usually very, very high during the London session, so it's a bit low during the New York session. So just because of the liquidity, obviously, so I would advise you to target a New York session for your trades. Alright, so this is a new day, the 15th of January 2026, and just as we highlighted, we saw the initial drop to the downside, take out the sell side, or the sell liquidity, or the sell orders that will be resting before the that will be resting below previous day lows. Took them out, put them on the wrong side of the market, and we got our retracements up. So now we'll be looking for entries, and we'll be using our order block for entry, and you can see the risks and the reward right here, as the stop loss will be set at that high that was highlighted. So, and profits would be to the downside. As a trader, when I entered this position, that move to the upside, I was not bothered about it, because when I enter a trade, I'm already giving the market, I'm already telling the market that this is how much I can afford to lose. So it's like, it's a thing of the mind. You just have to convince yourself that, okay, this is what you're actually losing. And that's where most traders find it very, very difficult. Risk comes first before the reward. It's not actually reward first. So this move to the upside, I was not really bothered about it. That high there was formed on Tuesday. There could be high probability that could be the high of the week. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I don't want to overcomplicate trading. So the most important thing is knowing what you want to do, knowing where you are in the market, knowing your leverage in the market. Your leverage in the market definitely has to be your risk reward and how much you are willing to risk in the market. That's your advantage or what you can leverage on in the market. So this move to the upside, I wasn't really bothered about it. I already had my stop loss to the high, and I also set my target. So it's left us to wait and let the market do its thing. Alright, so we have a new day, the 19th of January 2026. Friday's trading it's not included in this video as nothing much went on Friday, so did not really screen record or invest much time on Friday trading. So but on Monday we opened with a gap. That's Monday the 19th of January 2026. We opened with a gap, and I was not really surprised because we have done our analysis and we are looking for the move downwards. That's what we are looking for. So when we got it, we shouldn't be really very excited about it, even though it came in the form of a gap downward. But that's what we have been looking for, and that's what price delivered to us on Monday. And I told you earlier, I had two positions. First, I had the one position earlier. When we chased up, I also entered the second time. So in terms of take profits, as price is here, we already got 98% of the move. I'll be closing the first position, so it's not compulsory I have to wait till price take profits. Since we have a gap here, there's every probability that I want to chase the gap, and I don't want to keep the positions open, so I'll be closing the first trade here while I break even for my second trade, and hopefully we'll see how the day goes, as today is also a public holiday that's in the US, so we might have a quiet day. So by Tuesday we'll see what price is offering, but generally closed one of my position and break even the second position. Traders, welcome again to another brand new day. Today Tuesday 20th of January 2026, and if you've been following along all along, we've been expecting the price to the downside, and we got them. I mentioned earlier that I closed my first position here and I broke even for my second position, and for Tuesday luckily for us, we got a down move, and this currently 1 p.m. that's New York time, so I'll just wait it out till the end of the day, then I'll close my second position, because obviously there's no reason why I want to. It's not compulsory, I can still leave it, but I feel it would be best if I should close it entirely, since we already done like 80-90% of the move. So why will I leave it open and we retrace again? And we can still retrace even to this level here. So I'm not willing to lose all those profits. So I'll just wait till the end of the day. Then I'll be closing the trade. So that's a rundown of how I usually scout for my trades. And this video, might be lengthy. It's just there's some parts I had to just cut away, fast forward, do so many things. So just to keep the video, at a good length. It's just to showcase how important patience can be in trading. It's all about the mind It's all about behaviors. So will I say so little about technicals, but more or majorly on how we behave, and that's the most important thing in trading. So many people might not have that great deal of patience. We are all different. It's just finding your edge, finding what works best for you. And for me, this is how I usually start my trade. It can take me like days. It can go for like weeks even without trading, because I can't see what confident trading. When you enter a trade, you want to be very, very confident in that trade. That okay, if at all it hits your stop loss, you did the right thing. Markets can hit your stop loss anytime. You're not the one controlling the market, so at least you want to be very, very sure that whatever trade you are entering, it has to be a high probability trade, and that's the leverage you have in the market. Managing your risks, ensuring that you're very, very smart in the kind of trade you enter, and that's one thing I usually focus on. My trades are usually trades that can be repeated over and over again, and that's how you can pass your funded account, how you can pass an evaluation, whatever the case may be, or you can also start withdrawing from your live account. All right, so that's it for me. I believe you found this analysis insightful. So please, if you find it very, very cool, let us grow the channel. Start trading live. We are with the breakdown analysis. Like I said earlier, the channel won't be about profits or showcasing profit, but showcasing trade setup, trade ideas that you can even be able to spot for yourselves, that you can identify, and that's what the channel will be majorly about. So let's follow the channel, subscribe, follow, like. When I release or post videos, we can also see them, and hopefully we start going live to trade also, or go live to just analyze the markets together to be on the safer side. So that's it for me. Till Wednesday, I wish you good luck on good trading. Have a good one.